don't see a
There you
countdown.
go. Live.
Now it looks like we're live. Hey, it says you are live. That's
You
how
are
I
live.
knew that. I figured that out.
You're
And
alive.
an exclamation mark. Hey, we're live. All right. Thank you all for coming. We have another fantastic pitch tonight. Before we get started, I have some news for y'all.
Let Mark do his.
I think we should do that because you think that this is a bigger thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Mark is
No,
going to
no,
come in.
I didn't say that.
Oh, sounds like it. Sounds like it. Okay, Mark has some news. He want to make a little announcement. You want to duck back in here and get on camera?
Yeah,
You're right on ahead there, Mark.
I was only going to point out that this new album that just came out last week is a good portion of it's done by TSAI writers, some folks in Canada, some folks here. And it's a compilation disc of songs written in Nashville, produced in Nashville, sung by up-and-coming artists. And the reason I'm pointing it out is because it has listed on the back 5 songs are in Christmas movies. And if you want to learn a little bit about sync and see how, not how things are done, but see what they're kind of taking, there's 5 examples on this. And you can order this on Helen's Pop Art. She's one of our sponsors, and we'll send it out to you. But the other reason I'm pointing out, because our producer from New York, Rob Taube, he actually produced one of these tracks called One Miss. They like it so much, they picked it for the trailer. So it's in the trailer. It's also the closing credits. And Rob not only co-wrote it, he produced it. And I just wanted to point that out. Rob, you still need to get an album.
Yes. Yeah, he likes the song. He picked it up.
Yeah.
It's Perfect Christmas Parents, the name of the album. Sorry, we have a couple Perfect Christmases on here. So,
You can have more than one perfect Christmas.
Rob, we have a discount for producers and co-writers. We'll talk about it after. Okay.
All right. That's fantastic news, guys. Congratulations.
Yeah.
All right. So you all are aware we have a yearly award show. We will be making some changes in our yearly award show this year. We will get into that later. And I don't want to take up a lot of time tonight, but I have some amazing news for y'all. Last year, we started a new tradition and we awarded a Lifetime Achievement Award to Mr. Tony Brown. That was amazing, right? It was a fantastic show. Yeah. Incredibly deserving and phenomenal. I got our next Lifetime Achievement Award guest is now confirmed, Mr. Bill Anderson. Oh. Tell me. Come on, folks. Is that going to be amazing or what? So we are incredibly excited about that. So you got to be here for that. It's going to be, we're not completely sure. It'll probably be Tone Central Station, but it might not be big enough. But it might not be enough room for it. So there be at this point is when it's scheduled for. So put that on your calendars and be here or be square, you know. But yeah, I mean, Tone Central Station is where we're moving our meetings into.
We're going to have a room there to write in and stuff like that?
There's a writer's room. It's not our personal room, but
Right.
the place has one. As long as it's open, there'll be a sign-up sheet. Everybody, you know.
Good people, man. Both of them.
Yeah, they fantastic. Some of the folks from Sam Ash are running it. It's going to be a cool place in East Nashville. So I don't want to take up a lot of time, but guys, I had to tell you all about Mr. Bill Anderson. It'd be amazing. All right, so as previously noted, fantastic producer from New York, Mr. Rob Taube. He's going to talk a little bit about what he's doing, what he's looking for, some of these projects, and take it away, Rob.
Okay. Hey, thanks very much. And is that Whispering Bill Anderson? The Whispering Bill? Wow. How about that?
No.
Yeah, it's still kind of hard to hear.
Okay. I can turn it up.
Yeah, please.
I can crank it. Hang on. How's that? Is that better?
Oh, awesome. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, you can hear me? You can hear me talking?
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. We may have to turn the TV down a little bit now. That's great, because that'll make the music sound better, too.
Okay, great. So, and it was really great to work with Mark and Corey and the gang, you know, and J4, you know, we did a lot of writing, a lot of Christmas writing, and it was really cool that they let me produce that stuff. And we learned something about syncing and right now I am in New York, and I'm busily producing. I have mainly 3 artists that I'm working on right now, but I'm actively looking for more. I want to get these people are out there. One of them's name is Sophia Rucker. She's got a single out. I have another one by the name of Jack Gerhard, who has also done some writing with some of the Nashville crew. As a fantastic singer and songwriter. He's kind of a mix of, I would call, Chris Stapleton and Noah Cotton. He's kind of a northern but very, very country in the most Americana-ish way. And Sophia is also is a pop star. I mean, she's fantastic, but she also loves, any kind of really good song. We have some of the songs are sort of finger picking songs, a la, I don't know, House That Built Me type of songs. So, and I also have a hip hop artist by the name of Ariel, who you might think, okay, well, maybe it doesn't really fit in with Nashville thing, but I'm telling you, a hit song is a hit song to me. And Ariel is so open to doing different things that he's sampled "Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head" for his latest single. So, and it's he.
Little bit of breakup. I don't know if that's coming through on Facebook or not, or when you hear, are you hearing yourself? I mean, does that sound okay on your end?
Yeah, I hope everybody's hearing what I'm saying. It's
for the most part, there's just a couple of times it's been freezing, and it's kind of hard to.
I think it's coming through StreamYard to Facebook and YouTube. I just think it's our end.
Okay. As long as you're hearing, the most important thing tonight is that you hear the music the way the music is intended. So,
right.
If you ever at any point have any issues with that, so as it goes through all of these satellites and computers and microphones and speakers and everything, I'm sure there's a little bit of something that's going to happen. But all right, well, and we have a lot of songs to play. You ready to get started?
Yes.
So you're going to hear the title,
yes,
and then we'll play the song.
Yes.
And then just so the folks are watching, you'll signal us that you want the song by some praying hands. And then if you don't, if you're going to pass on that, if you want the song, it's going to be a thumbs up. And then again, like everything else, that's a pickup. It means all you're going to do really is maybe get it to the artist and listen to it with the artist. So if you're going to listen to a verse and a chorus or something, and at that point you think you're at least interested in the rest of the song, then you can pick that up, and we should be able to get through, because I'm sure we have a lot of songs tonight.
60
some songs. A lot of folks
65, I believe.
I just want to say I'm very open to connecting with any and all of the writers that I pick up. So
fantastic.
Make sure they get my info at the end of the session.
Well, again, and for anybody, what you'll get at the end of tonight is a flash drive mailed to you, and it will have the MP3, it will have the lyric sheet, it will have the contact info of the writers, and it will what we consider to be the genre of music that it was done in. That doesn't mean you can't change the genre, right? It's a song, you like the song, you can produce it another way. You're a producer. That's 100%. The beauty of some of those kind of things. We label that mostly for our awards process, honestly. And then there are some other things, like if it's an up-tempo, pop, country, rock, blues, Christian, things like that, that's the genre aspect of it. But then also if it's written in a way that pretty much is male only or female only, or if it's in third person, you'll get that information. That's really a lyric issue, but just because a male is singing the demo doesn't mean a female can't sing that song, So the song, hopefully our writers have labeled that correctly. Just because it's a guy singing doesn't mean it has to be a guy.
Of course not.
It's going to cut it, right? So hopefully we're paying attention to that and labeling it correctly. So anyway, with our song, just announce the titles for you and play them.
Women on Wild.
Takes her own car on down to the bar, gives her keys to the man when she gets inside. Says, I'm here to get happy, Get me a taxi when they holler last call. I'm gonna need a ride. Let the games begin, she says with a grin. Moving like a movie star. Guys are glad to see her. Girls just wanna be her. And she strums a couple chords on her air guitar. There's something about a woman on wild. Makes you wanna get her alone. Give her little kisses all over and over. Make her shiver right down to the bone. There's something about a woman on wild. Something about a woman on wild. Bartender gives her a drink and then he gives her a wink. And she
Nice song.
And, you know, again, at this point, if there's ever a time when you think that there's a lyric issue, maybe that you like or don't like, or
No, I like it. I just, you know, I don't think it's, I don't know if I can use it, you know. Love it though. But I
no, I agree. I just want to point
very
that out.
clear. It's funny, you know. Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Great. All right. Next.
Next is Love Her Out Loud.
sick and tired of your belly aching about your so-called girlfriend problem. Cause I see how she looks at you, and believe me, you ain't got 'em. But you just look right through her, like you're looking somewhere else. You take her love for granted, and leave your romance on the shelf. You gotta love her out loud, ask about her day, leave her notes, call ahead if you're gonna be late. Laugh at her jokes, make sure her door's held open. Every woman deserves someone to love her out loud. You never could keep your hands off of her before, but now it's like you wanna be anywhere except your own front door. Just keep in mind there's always other guys trying to spread themselves around. Though she may not be buying, don't give her reasons to browse. So love her out loud, ask about her day, leave her notes, call ahead if you're gonna be late. Laugh at her jokes, make sure her door's held open. Every woman deserves someone to love her out loud. So take her out, show her off, wash her car, and feed her dog. Shout her name from the highest treetop. Yeah, love her out loud,
Okay.
ask about her.
Okay. I'm passing on it, but I think it's just a really beautifully written song, beautifully produced, right? I would say just there's a couple of lyrical spots that, and it's not why I'm passing, but there's a couple of lyrical spots that I thought, and maybe it's just because like just the way you said the word deserve, I just thought that maybe that was not the, it didn't have the emphasis on the right syllable, and I don't mean that there's a rule about that. It felt a little bit awkward to me how that word deserve landed. So that's all I want to say about it. But I really think it's a terrific song. I think it was written for me, and I'm going to have to buy my wife some flowers or something after I hit that song. Okay, let's go next.
Okay.
That ain't your heart doing the talking.
I caught her eye when she walked by. She smiled and I smiled back. I started thinking this could be fun. I got to give her some of that. She was rocking her Wrangler jeans, heart was pounding out my shirt seams. Then I heard a little voice saying, cowboy, she's a game that ain't worth playing. 'Cause that ain't your heart doing the talking. That kind of love will leave you wanting. Sure feels good living in the moment. Then you wonder where love went. So drink up, hit the door, keep walking. That ain't your heart doing the talking.
All right, there we go.
So it's totally not my style, but I love the writing. I love the writing, and I would love to connect with this writer. Is a writer in the room?
No, they live in Georgia, but they're part of our Vegas chapter. Sharon Cooks.
All right, congratulations, Sharon.
Yeah. I think it's just so well put together, and it's so that everything falls in place in such a nice way.
So yeah, when you get the flash drive, it'll be on an iTunes kind of format to open up. Joe will send you the directions for all of that, and you'll get contact info to all the right.
Okay.
And then any other aspect of it, obviously the MP3 and the lyric sheets and the contact. That's the biggest thing that you need, so you can address any of those kind of issues with them. So
Okay, sounds good.
great.
Okay. Next song is Day at the Beach.
The second we had our first date, Saturday out on the lake, I thought you were the one I'd waited for. We made a castle in the sand, caught a keeper, smallmouth bass, and later watched the sunset from the shore. Oh, that day was perfect, but now the storms have rolled in. You were the wind in my sail, the color in my sunrise, the rum in my Mai Tai, hint of lemon in my copper tone. But you run hot like the summer in Savannah, and then you go ice cold. You were supposed to be smooth sailing, the coolest breeze, but boy, you ain't no day at the beach.
I just want to say again, nice song, really nice imagery and stuff. Smooth sailing. I don't know, maybe it's me that has a thing about those when a word doesn't land quite how somebody would say it, because you say smooth sailing, you don't say smooth sailing. That was my comment, but nice song.
Nth grade.
You said we'd always be together, then you took off on that plane. You said you'd love me forever, I believed you, I must be insane. Though you're so far away, I still hear your voice over and over and over again, like I have no choice. Everything you done, every word you said, you're still right here living rent free. In my head, you're living rent free. You're living rent free. You're living rent free in my head. Well, I hear you settle down in a place up on the coast. My friends say now when I see you, I'm imagining a ghost. It's getting hard to figure out what is and isn't true. My reality is twisted as long as I'm stuck on you. Everything you done, every word you said, you're still right here living rent free. In my head, you're living rent free.
Okay.
You're living rent free. You're living rent free in my head. Oh yeah. Rent free in my head.
Okay.
Really, I feel like I had to take a wild stab and say it's the artist singing it, and the artist has a, or the whoever's singing it, they have like a vibe, and the production has got a cool vibe. Yeah, it's not for me, but I would encourage them to keep that sort of disreputable kind of vibe, you know. I really like that about that song.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to address something you said earlier, just for a second here. And I'm not saying either of those two songs did this. Saying about those words and how they didn't land properly.
Yeah.
I think just a helpful tool in songwriting is there's a difference between melodic enunciation and shoehorning.
Mm-hmm.
And I think writers, they're not shoehorning just a me at a time where you were going like walking or making a more of a melodic statement.
Yeah. It's an art, not a science, right?
Right.
And I think a lot of times I hear like hit songs that do this,
Right.
So that I'm sure that part of it is me, But I think even in this song, like can you play? I know we're short on time, but can you just play the first verse of the song, the one we just heard?
I'm sorry. Play what again?
We lost you there.
Can you play the first verse of the song we just heard again?
Sure. Hold on.
Yeah, I see in those tight says jeans.
Hold on. Give me 1 second here.
Yeah.
We don't have a time limit, so time limit.
I'm gonna listen to all the songs today.
You're done.
But I will be aware.
2 a.m.
Said we'd always be together, then you took off on that plane. You said you'd love me forever, I believed you, must be insane. Though you're so far away, I still hear your voice over and over and over again, like I have no choice. Everything you done, every word you said, you're still right here, living rent-free. In my head, you're living rent-free. You're living rent-free. You're living rent-free in my head.
All right. So I couldn't find the spot exactly that I was talking about, but it just felt like there was a couple of places where the words didn't land. And I really wanted them to, because like it's because the writer has, the singer has such a vibe about them.
Is it close enough? And this is what I meant before. Is it close enough that if you contacted the writer, made a change or two, that you'd want it? Because that's again the ability you would have. Picking it up tonight only means that.
Yeah, I think let's do that, because I just think like now I heard it the second time, and I know it's not fair to everybody else I'm listening to the second time, but I had the same impression. It's like that little wah-wah guitars coming in right place. The guy's got the right vibe. He's got the right everything, and it's like, this is exactly the type of thing that I would be tweaking as a producer. And I was saying, like, you really have to say it like this way to get it so that it lands on the beat. And maybe that I work with hip hop people so much, but that has a lot to do with like we'll be going over like 16th notes, like that, and it really makes a difference when the words have the right rhythm and the syllables have the right rhythm, or at least have a good feeling rhythm. So yeah, let me go ahead and pick it up, and maybe we can talk.
Okay.
Let's hear the next one.
Fantastic.
All right.
Once it's that close, you can fix those things if you want.
Yeah, you can always produce the crap out of a song,
or work with a writer and change some of the
Yeah.
lyrics. I mean, that's always open.
I like the producing of that.
That was Rent-Free, Lonnie Gin.
Okay. Right.
Was Lonnie singing it?
Okay. Next is I Choose the Rainbow.
was done, but I cannot deny a warm day in the sun. And even though it's clear we weren't meant to be, I can't let these winds of change get the best of me. And now I must go on, though the storm is far from gone. I've got to ease the sorrow and the pain. I could stay and let it pour, but that's not what tomorrow's for. I'd rather choose the rainbow than the rain. I'd rather choose the rainbow than the rain.
Great hook idea. I could use a little more furniture in the lyric. I think a little more imagery, specific imagery.
Okay.
Okay. Next is Pieces Shattered.
The only love I've ever known, so many happy times together. Every day we're not alone, made both of our lives better. Holding you while holding me, can there be a day that it's wrong? We connect so deep I can't believe we let go, and now you're gone. It's back to a lonely world I'll be living in. Without you by my side is a deadly sin. I could see my reflection in your eyes. Then all went black when your loving died. I was looking in the mirror when the pieces shattered, drowning in the tears of our years. Oh, I was looking in the mirror when the pieces shattered, shards piercing through my broken heart.
All right.
I was looking in.
Great imagery, and I don't want to change the two very different songs, but I think it's maybe the same kind of issue. It's like great imagery, like oh my God, mirrors, and all kinds of things that happen with mirrors. But I wasn't hearing any of that in the verse, and it wasn't leading up to the hook. Like if those lyrics were leading up to the hook, so I think I got a good idea right here. And also, let me just say a word about the production of the demo. I know it's a demo, right? But there's a lot of reverb on the words. I can't hear the words as well if you have a lot of reverb. So I would take the reverb off and leave that for the studio. And the same with the string patch on the keyboard. It has a tendency to obscure the details of what the singer is singing, and I'm really wanting to listen to what the singer. So like, yeah, bring the strings in on the chorus for sure, but during the verse, I don't really need it there. But keep trying. You got some good stuff in there.
There is, and we have workshops on songwriting, and part of that is the difference between a record and a demo, because the record may get produced that way, but you put the vocal up a little bit. You want stuff out of the way. You want to be able to hear the sing. You want to be able to hear the words and the singer singing and all that. So there is a little bit of a difference sometimes, and a lot of our writers are actually artists, and these are their songs on their records and release singles and things. So
okay, yeah.
a lot of it's a lot of things are like that, and so we tell people, and of course, a lot of times there's reverb going on a vocal where the singer isn't really a confident, or maybe the writer's singing their own demos and they think they need a little bit more.
Yeah.
More, and I mean, there's a little bit of everything to any of this, but yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, if you're going to listen to the demo, you need to be able to hear the singer. So.
But I would say if you're a singer and you need a little bit more confidence, use compression rather than reverb. because compression will give it that big radio-y sound, and it's like the secret weapon. And then it doesn't obscure the words, and it makes you feel, you know. So that's that's something to look into. Just look it up. Look up a YouTube on how to use compression. You know.
There you go, folks. Good information.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
After that.
Well, that's the other problem with it. So
Don't make me smack it. I'm gonna knock him out.
The vocal is so low.
No
I had
wonder.
nothing to do with that.
No wonder.
All right.
All right. Next song.
Next is Outrun the Dark.
I'm alone and I am here. I haven't slept in days. Just existing on this field. I have nothing left to say. Can I make it to morning? Wouldn't brag or anyway. Living on my misfortune. Wouldn't matter if I stay. To outrun the dark, while hiding from the light, just trying to make a mark. It's a blow or is a ride. I have no one to turn to, no one to give me a spark. I don't know what's left in me since you took my heart, so I run. I got to outrun the dark.
Yeah, really exciting song. Right, love that female vocal over that rock and roll. It's not for me though. Really like it.
I wrote the lyrics to that too. Thank you.
Did you really?
Getting a pattern here,
Yeah.
Joe.
Well, one wasn't my pitch. This one was my pitch.
Okay.
Well, it's really, don't take it personally, because like
I know.
we're
I'm
just
loving all of them. It's like you go shopping, and it's like, you know, and I want to get everything, you know. I want to get but I have to decide what to put in my basket, you know. So, yeah.
Objection, no problem. Lay it on us.
We'll go home, play in traffic. You know how it works. Garbage Man.
I see you
So
run
cool.
around the town with a different woman each night.
Woo!
The hair is dyed, the perfume's cheap, and the clothes are way too tight. You said the words on what you need. You were looking for some class. You threw my love away, and now you're taking out the trash. You're taking out the trash. You're looking like didn't know what love was when I handed it to you. You're taking out the trash. I've had all I can stand. As far as I'm concerned, baby, that makes you a garbage man.
Ah. Oh my God. That is so good. Oh my
The writer
God.
is in the room on that.
Okay. Well, writer, the words land on the right place.
Marilyn
They
Crawley.
say the right things. You know, the demo is like, you can tell you spent some money on the demo. You got some people who know what the hell they're doing. And you got a singer that just like blistering the paint on the wall. It's terrific. It's terrific.
And I didn't write the lyrics.
Neither did I. And I'm like, wow, I wish I wrote those lyrics, man. That's so good.
Well, there's
Garbage man.
Thank you.
Garbage man. And it's like, you're a garbage man, right? I mean, is it like two
Right,
words
next.
or one word? ahead.
Garbage Man is 2.
Yeah. Terrific. Wow, amazing. Marilyn, her name, right?
Marilyn Crawley. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Next is Big Loud Texas Music.
Come on. Well, I can throw back a little bit of bourbon. Yeah, that might help the hurting. Or find a quiet bar in the boondocks. Drop a couple quarters in the jukebox. I could sit there trying to drink her memory away. And listen to those old love songs all day. But I'll play some big, loud Texas music. Round here, that's just the way we do it. If your heart's been broken, walked on, ain't nothing wrong with a sad song, but to really go and get yourself through it, crank up some big, loud Texas music. All right now.
Really great. I just there's it's so parochial. It's like so pigeonholed into that one style. I couldn't. I don't know if I could do anything, but maybe I could get my hip hop guy to do something with it. Anyway,
Your call.
no, it's really good. Really good. I not for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Next is In God We Trust.
Daddy bent down to pick something up, a tarnished old penny. Guess he thought it'd bring him luck. He smiled as he slipped it into his pocket. He was grinning from ear to ear. I said it ain't worth much. He gave a little grunt. The value of this coin stamped right on front. In God we trust and liberty. Honor to the man who set me free. A small reminder for all of us to never forget. In God we trust.
Nice idea. Nice
Okay.
nice chord progression. Not for me.
Next is called Meadowland. Like the Meadowlands in New York, I guess.
I was thinking that
Well,
Springsteen.
New Jersey, technically,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Wait.
She danced like a breeze across the meadow. Sunflowers tattooed on the skin.
Yeah.
Her sweet breath carried in the wind. Just enough to draw me in. I wanna feel like morning dew that lays upon her. Watching the sunset paint her red. Want to lay my body there beside her. Feels like a place belong again.
Wow.
Rain clouds out on the horizon.
Yeah. Let me say something about this. Right? Is the writer there?
No.
Okay. Well, I was telling myself as I listened to it, it's like, do not be seduced by those guitars. Those guitars are so beautiful, and then I go like, okay, well, the melody matches the beauty of the guitar, and the groove, it could be Springsteen or it could be somebody in Nashville, right? That's the kind of song that I would love to work with, so yeah, I really liked it. So I like to hope I can connect with this person.
John Fogerty kind of feel to it there, I think.
Well, there's that too, right? Yeah, there's that. Yeah, there is that. Yeah, I mean, it's that kind of stuff, right? Tom Petty, something like that.
Mark Ross. Yeah, that was Mark Ross. All right, next is Keep It Simple and True.
Let me ask you. Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
Was Mark singing that?
I don't know.
Okay.
When you get it, you can reach out to him and ask.
Of course.
Okay.
I guess you feel like you've got something to prove. Gonna show me your style, gonna show me your moves.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't mean to come off unimpressed, but don't waste your time, don't put yourself through this test. 'Cause I've heard plenty of I love yous, I've seen just as many goodbyes. The story always turns out the same, I'm the one who cries. I don't need a dog and pony show. If your love is real, that's all I need to know. I don't need to see it done brand new. I want an old-fashioned love, so keep it simple and true.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, there's nothing like romance.
Okay, let me say something about that. As pretty as the melody is and nice as the idea is, that there's so many things going on there. Like, it's I'm getting dumped again. Here I go, and this is me getting dumped again. And then all of a sudden it's an old-fashioned love song, and then we want to keep it simple and true. The verses are not matching the hook. I'm not feeling like the verses are a river that's pulling me into the waterfall of the hook, if you know what I mean. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I would say, like, if I was the writer of this song, let's keep that nice. I wouldn't say old-fashioned love either, because that makes it sound like it's not going to be exciting. But I think simple and true is a great idea, but I would like to hear the lyrics right to the hook a little bit more. Just me.
Yeah, no worries. Next is Tasting Music.
Vanilla soft piano keys sound a lot like you and me. Smoky rhythm dancing nice and slow.
Lemon flicks of candlelight, a master chef's at work tonight. I drink this moment in to quench my soul. Your touch is the melody.
Being in your arms is the harmony.
Minty kisses sing the lyric. All my senses come alive. Loving you
It's like tasting music.
Cool idea. I just, for some reason, I wasn't feeling it, right? I don't know why it was, or maybe it was like too perfectly, the analogies and the metaphors and stuff. but I may also have been thrown off by the voices, because the male voice was really so distinctive. Again, if this is somebody's record, I apologize, right? I mean, it sounds great. Whoever produced it knows what the hell they're doing. But for me, as trying to hear it as a song, I would prefer somebody who was a singer who didn't have such a distinctive gravelly, like Joe Cocker or Tom Waits kind of voice. But
do you have anybody who would sound like what you wanted to sound like?
I don't, because the thing is because if I played this for them, they would immediately be thrown off by that, right? Like I know how to, at least I try to know how to hear through a demo, but I just think that it's that voice being so distinctive. Is this a demo or is this a record?
Well, it's a demo. He's up for singing it with another artist if there was the right artist for it. But
right.
But again, it's a demo in that sense. Yeah, I mean, I would.
And this singer is terrific. Don't get me wrong; he's fantastic, right? But I'm just saying.
I can't say it because it's my song, so that's why I'm answering all of those aspects of it.
So is that you singing?
So yeah.
Is that you singing it?
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, I'm asking.
Oh no. Jay Edwards is singing. You may know Jay Edwards from.
I know Jay. Yeah, I had him sing. We had him. Mark and I had him sing, and he's really terrific, really fantastic. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to say directly, like, to me, it's like I went and you did the programming and the keyboards.
No, that's actually Nashville musicians playing.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. These people know what they're doing, so I'm thinking that, like, I don't know, if the male voice was a little bit smoother and it sounded a little bit more, he sounds so like aggressive and so bear-like, that, and you're talking about a very delicate thing. You're loving you is like tasting. What is it like? Loving you is, what is it?
Tasting music.
Loving you is like tasting music.
Like tasting music. That's a great. What a great hook that is, right? So, but I just think.
Up.
I'm sorry.
A lot of what you said.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
It's the system, but yeah.
I'm just saying it's a terrific idea. It's fantastic, right? It's tasting music. And I'm just saying what was throwing me off, and I'm trying to be really specific about it, right? It was that gravelly male voice, mostly, and I think it was throwing me off, But you know what? Let's talk about it. Why don't you send it to me? Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm a singer. I mean, your singer would sound like what you wanted to sound like.
Yeah.
So that was tasting. That was tasting music. Kelsey and Paul Castoe.
Yeah, me and my wife. Thank you.
Okay.
So next is So Close to You.
Why does my breath freeze inside of me every time you walk into the room? Why does my heart fly out of my chest, searching for the words that let me say?
Oh.
I wanna be so close to you. 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 Wake up beside me in the sunlight, watch it slowly chase away the moon, kiss the sleep from my eyes and down my neck, feel the warmth of heaven all
Oh,
close
hell yeah.
to you.
All right.
So close to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was actually my pitch. The other one was my wife's. That's my pitch. I wrote that with Felicia Johnson. She's in Florida. I think.
You wrote that? Now, well, now I feel good because this one freaking blew me away, man.
That was actually going to be a record on The Girl Sing It. We had a record
It's
working on it.
so...
Be on her
The
record.
melody gets you right away, and then she hits that high note, and you're like, that's what I'm saying. I want to feel it, right? And that's why I was complaining about it. Not complaining about, but I'm just saying I wasn't feeling something. I don't know why, but it's a very simple lyric. I don't really care what she's saying, you know.
Oh, it's a bell. Okay. I just got a bell ding. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's
Yeah, and then when it comes to the chorus, it's just it land right where it's supposed to land. I want to be so close to you. You can see the girls in the bar singing it now, right?
I love background singers, not just background singers having a part. You know,
up and down Avenue C, they'd be singing that song, and we could get like soul singers singing it. You know, different people. It's terrific. Okay,
I lost it. Thank you very much.
Move on.
All right. Next is Broken Mask.
Looking in the mirror for a face I can't see. Just a broken mask stares back at me. Lesson to the eye, but corruption behind. The facade grows thin. Am I losing my mind? Is there anyone who will come to my aid? Help me escape this masquerade. Is there anyone who will come to my aid? Help me escape this masquerade. Flesh and spirit waging war, not sure who I am anymore. I have no real peace within. This broken mask hides my sin. Flesh and spirit waging war, not sure who I am anymore. I have no real peace within. This broken mask hides my sin.
Okay.
Is anybody on Facebook? So
Yeah.
See if anybody has any questions or anything.
Yeah, just comments, no question.
Okay, good.
Yeah, the writer has something really important to say, but I'm not hearing it. I think there's some good imagery, but I think I'm also getting thrown off by like hey, don't know who how she's saying like am anymore. It's just it's again not how somebody would say it. You would say like I don't know who I am anymore. You don't say like I don't know who I am anymore or whatever, however it's being said, you know. But the idea of a broken mask is really cool. Not for me though.
Okay. Next is You're a Perfect Day.
Got up, got myself out of bed. I stubbed my toe and I hit my head. But when I looked at you, what a perfect day. Stuck in traffic working 9 to 5. Got to work, barely alive. But when I thought of you, it's a perfect day. Trying to get back home for dinner. Got a flat and I swore like a sinner, but I pictured you, and you're a perfect day. Anytime I need a hand to hold, anytime I'm looking for a heart of gold, you're the one who sees me as I am. Only you can make me feel the way you can. The way you can.
Okay. Really nice. Not for me. I think the lyric just needs to not quite there yet. Yeah, I think I think I might have lost some interest when the person is working 9 to 5 and they come home barely alive. I mean, that's been done so many times. I think you should work a little harder on that line. But I love how the chorus lifts up and it's like, wow, now I'm really feeling something. It lifts up and there's a nice chord progression and there's a nice melody. And I also did like the surprising line where I got late for dinner, got a flat, swore like a sinner. Like that. I like that. Not for me though.
Okay. Next is White Line to Nowhere.
You can go ahead and follow that white line to nowhere. And I'll watch you drive out of sight. I've already chased that white line way too many times, and I guess you could say I've seen the light. That long, lonesome highway you're so ready to call your own might lead you to temptation, but it won't lead you home. 'Cause I've been there and done that too many times before. Found no satisfaction in knocking on strange doors. So if you're not ready in your heart to settle down, then go ahead and do your runaround. But I can promise when you're through that my heart will still belong to you. But if you wake up in the morning missing what you left behind, and you call me soon and ask me if there's time.
So I think it's so close, right? When it comes in, I was just reading the book by Jimmy Webb, Songsmith, which is a fantastic book, and he says, no hit song ever happened. Well, maybe he didn't say it exactly like this, but he said like the songs that people remember, something where somebody's really on fire about something, that really feeling something, and I felt that at the beginning of this song. But then somewhere in the middle, I kind of got sidetracked because I wasn't feeling that long white line to nowhere. What a great line, right? I wasn't feeling like that epic feeling so much as like the person now was telling me, some he was wrapping everything up in a nice little aphorism, like, I found no, or not an aphorism, but just like telling me what happened or how I felt. I found no satisfaction in, I can't remember what it was, but it's like, I would rather feel that I want to see that long white line to nowhere. I want to feel that lonesomeness that this person is feeling. I think it's really, really close. Not for me though.
Okay. Next is Trash Can Whiskey.
Okay. I don't really have an artist that could sing that. Great idea. Sticks in your mind. Production is fantastic. Not for me though.
I wrote part of the lyrics to that too.
Oh. Okay. Well. Okay. So let me ask. Let me do. No. Let me address you directly then, because like what is I mean, what is she talking about? Is she drinking or is she not drinking? What what's going on in the song?
Mark, turn that off. The idea is trash can whiskey is something cheap. So the guy comes in, stumbles in, the door creaks, kicks the door open, walks in, just looks real, has that grin, shoebox shop, almost like Fonzie, all cool, but then goes and buys her a cheap shot, a dollar shot of whiskey. And
so she's drinking.
Didn't want to be bothered, so she fired it back in his face and turned him down.
I see. So she was drinking Patron by herself. So she's drinking.
Yeah. And he
good
buys
stuff.
Yeah, just like I don't know if it said it in the first verse or it says it in the second verse, but it talks about bottom shelf swill.
I like it. Yeah, I mean it's so not for me because I don't I don't do songs about booze, but I really love the production. Did you produce it?
No, it was actually produced by Railway Recording in Chicago, and the other two writers on the song are the Railway owners.
Yeah, I mean the stuff is really really nicely produced.
I'll let
you
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Next, Delightful December with You.
I am usually one to let the season come and go. I love the winter scene, but I'm not too keen on the cold. But sitting here with you, I couldn't be blue if I tried. 'Cause every little kiss is like laying a log on the fire. Oh, it's so delightful December with you. Right here in a huddled up, snuggled up, cuddled up mood. Oh, I've got cookies in the oven, there's more snow coming. Can't think of nothing better to do than have a delightful December with you.
Okay. I really like it. I think it's just done, like everything is about it is like, I don't think it really needs a production. But if I was a judge, I would recuse myself because I think I recognize some of the writers. Is it the J4 in on this?
No.
J2.
J2? It sounds like you would have been though.
It does sound like a J4 melody,
Yeah, it does. Yeah, he has an apple.
But I just, I like the melody.
This is Corey Lee Barker. Who else?
Yeah, I think, like I said, I would recuse myself because I think I recognize some of that, like huggly, snuggly, all that stuff. It sounds like very Corey,
That's Corey's fault.
But if I were gonna recut this, I would do it with. I mean, first of all, let me say this is what I was talking about. Like, don't put the reverb so much. It's like there's some reverb, but it's like the compression is done so nicely. Like the voice is like so upfront and it sounds so intimate and appealing and inviting. But if I were gonna redo it, I probably would do it more like to have more of a chunky shuffle on the bottom, rather than the jazzy swing, But I definitely want to pick it up, and I want to connect to see if we could do something with it.
All right.
So Rob, let me get this clear. You'd have to DJ forward it.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What was it?
No, never mind.
Better
that I was cut off.
It
Actually,
sounded better in his head.
yeah, it's like most things.
Delightful December in my head.
All right. The middle
Yeah.
of that kind of reminded me of Minnie Riperton a little bit.
Yeah, you know what? Now that you mention it, right?
Loving you, so easy because you're beautiful.
Now you know who you owe the royalties to.
But I'm saying that like, you know, the kind of production that we did on Perfect Christmas Pairing was kind of like more Motowny, more shuffly, you know. And you know, I would be interested to hear what that would sound like with that type of treatment. Okay.
Okay, next is The Long Haul.
I never saw your headlights coming till Mama said jump out of the way. He's not in it for love, just a good time. Are you the one Mama told me about? Steal my love and tear my heart out, leave me like a wreck on the road of love. Are you in it for the long haul?
Woo!
The only man I need should be in it for the long haul. I know there ain't no guarantees. You can be an outlaw, but you better get down on your knees. Make me believe that you're in it for the long haul.
Yeah.
Mama knows the path I'm
That does
That was Doug
exactly what a song is supposed to do, you know? Like, wow. I didn't see your headlights come until my mama said, jump out of the way. Dang. That's
All
so
right,
good.
great.
Yeah. And then that way, when she says long haul, you feel the trucking and you feel that the epic, the American road, and also the theme is like, you know, it's just everything is like put together so nicely. Who wrote that?
Doug Erickson.
As part of our Las Vegas chapter, there's a couple other folks here that you've liked on that as well. So.
Give me 1 second and I'll tell you who the other writer is. Hang on.
Long haul.
Yeah.
And so also when you hear this, like the melody's got these little jumps in it that like do this like really cool rhythmic stuff. You know, it's
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you had just cut out for a second.
No, I'm saying the melody has like these nice little jumps in it, you know, where it really keeps your interest in it, and it really keeps you, you know, wanting to hear what she says next.
Okay. The writers on that were Doug Erickson and then Gus and Marla Grijalva. I guess it's how you say that last name. I only know who Doug is. I don't know the other two.
Nice.
Okay. Next is The Devil Moves In.
I was riding high and feeling fine when I looked outside. The sun was shining bright as a morning. Hope to love again. He was looking just like the man from my dreams, but dreams are rarely what they seem. It's just about the time I saw heaven, the devil moved in. He was all dressed up in his wing-tipped arms, full of every earthly charm. Fooled me right on up until the end. He kept up that disguise so well, I missed the signs. He was straight from hell. When it's too good to be true, that's when the devil moves in. Oh, when the devil moves in, the devil moves in. When your plans are laid and you just got paid, lost 10 pounds and you're looking great, that's when the devil moves in. The devil moves in.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good. Really good. Not for me.
Okay. Next is Further away.
Time can freeze a memory, and that can be a good thing, or it can leave you cold. Hearts don't heal when scars are real. It's not the end of the world, but it's close. Sometimes life is impossible, but the end's not written in stone. Hurt's gonna come and the hero won't always save the day. It doesn't get better, but it does get further away. Bittersweet, the marks they leave, the ones that made us who we dreamed to be. And when the moment's gone, moving on is like a melody that makes it hard to sleep. Sometimes life is impossible, but the end's not written in stone. It's gonna come and the hero won't always save the day. It doesn't get better, but it does get further away. It gets further away.
Really nicely done.
Okay.
Great singer. I didn't really know I wasn't able to tell what the song was about so much, lyrically. And maybe that's what it is, you know, and I wouldn't want to mess with it because it really sounded, but I wasn't able to connect with it because I didn't know what they were talking about so much. Okay.
Next is Mirrors.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Eyes filled with stories reflecting battles fought in one. Oh, the old me, the new me, they both look the same. Only now when I stare, I can see a brand new face, and I'm calling out his name. Yes, you are. You tell me I'm beautiful, even if I can't see. Yes, you are. In my darkest hour, you're right beside me, and I can feel it now. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are my king. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are my everything. I'm looking and start to fall. The pane of glass is thick into the fog.
Okay.
If I could tell my younger self.
Can I? Is the writer there? Is the writer there?
No.
No. Okay. Again, I mean, like I said, I don't mean to connect two songs, but it's just like so intriguing and so beautifully written and beautifully done. I'm not sure exactly what the point of the song is. Maybe I'd have to look at the lyrics or something like that. But it's got a lot of good stuff, a lot of good feeling in there. Not for me though.
Okay. Next.
The wind cuts like a dagger down the neck of the southern border. It
might be spring in Alabama. But it's cold as hell in Illinois. I'm not saying I'm not lonely. I'm 900 miles away from home. I'm gonna leave your smile untouched. Call my woman on the phone.
I say,
Just leave me with this bottle before I change the way I feel. 'Cause you're not my baby, Moline ain't Mobile.
It's great.
Moline ain't Mobile.
I think I like it. I think it's so like different, right? Like Moline, Mobile, and then. But I have to confess again. I should have recused myself because I come from Illinois. But I really liked it. I really liked it because I got the feeling of the loneliness, and I got the feeling of that person, that situation was in there. I was feeling it, right, and how you're turning it down, and yeah, it was good. I like it.
Very nice.
Okay, that was Mick Bird, Moline.
Right.
Moline, yeah.
Yes.
Moline. Somebody had to do it.
Hang on one
Connection?
second. I'm sorry.
Again here. Is that it? Where it's losing power, maybe?
It shouldn't be.
No tension on it.
Plugged in. It's on. So
Yeah, this is lit.
Sorry about that. You there?
Yeah.
Okay. Next is the image. Take a second.
What do you see when you look at me? Am I pretty or plain or somewhere in between? Do my eyes sparkle or they're filled with tears? Do you see the joy, the pain, the fear? What do you see when you look at me? What do you hear when I talk to you? Am I loving or cruel or just a little rude? Are they lying words or do I speak the truth? And is giving thanks what I really do? What do you hear when I talk to you? Hey, you looking back at me on the wall. Am I really being fair at all? Am I the person that I think I see? Mirror, mirror, you tell me. What does it mean to be standing here?
Sorry, trying to do 5 things at once.
I hear you. No, it's like not for me, but I was gonna say like here's a mirror song where we feel something when
Hang
she's
on,
looking at.
not
How about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can. We just kind of lose a second here and there. It's hard
Darn.
to say if it's the signal or, I mean, it's power shouldn't be an issue. But,
No, it's full. So
yeah, it's probably just a signal.
all right, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like there have been several mirror songs, and they all bring something different, But what I liked about this one was it really spoke to this, this woman's like self-doubt and insecurity and just I think there's so many people that would identify with that, and it's really I thought it was really terrific how it really touched that nerve, and I didn't hear that. I don't hear that a lot in songs. I hear a lot of like bravado. I hear a lot of strutting, and I hear a lot of trash talk. But I don't hear a lot where people are, people say like, I'm not sure about myself, and that's what I liked about it. But like I said, it's not really something that I think I could work with.
Yeah. Okay. It's hard to get another artist to want to say things like that sometimes. Sometimes it's better to put those things in third person.
Well, I think this person, whoever this writer is, they got a good singer, and they're on the path. Like I said, I go grocery shopping. I want everything, and I got to decide what to put in the basket, and but I did like that.
Okay. Next is Will There Be Enough of You?
More songs about sheep.
I can't believe that you're still here after all I put you through. When I turn your skies to gray and tore our world in two, I know I caused you pain, put your loving heart through clouds and rain, but at the end of the day, is love enough for you to stay? I never thought I'd fall this far or push your love away. Can you find one reason to believe, or too many not to stay? When I finally reach the bottom and I'm just too blind to see, will there be enough you when I reach the end of me? Have I finally broke your heart?
Yeah, I wasn't sure what she means, right? Because there was a lot of stuff in there. There was like stuff just about clouds and rain, about this and this and this and this and that. But I didn't know. It wasn't explained to me what that hook was going to be. When it came to it, I didn't have that feeling like, oh wow, everything culminated into that hook. So it was a great idea, but I think the lyric is not quite there yet.
Okay. Next is I've Lost My Mind.
Yeah, we know, but what's next song?
I'ma just call asking where I've been. I can't tell her I'm seeing you again, 'cause I know she'll think I lost my mind. Maybe she's right, but I can't control it. Every single time you come around, you pull me right back in. Maybe I've lost my mind. If losing my mind means I ain't drinking again, if losing my mind means I'm going out on the town, if losing my mind means I'm not checking my phone, if losing my mind means my heart's beating again, then yeah, I lost my mind. And you can take it, 'cause I don't want it back. Yeah, you can take it, 'cause I don't want it back. You see, she saw all the times I threw my phone and all the times I didn't think I'd make it, and you show up again. Maybe I've lost my mind. Now I'm sitting here in this bed with you, trying not to answer her call, 'cause I know she'll think I lost my mind. My mind means I ain't drinking again. If losing my mind means I'm going out on the town, if losing my mind means I'm not checking my phone, if losing my mind means my heart's beating again, then yeah, I lost my mind. And you can take it, 'cause I don't want it back.
I don't know. Maybe I'm getting tired, or maybe it's coming at me real fast, but I don't really know what's going on in the song. And there's so much good about it, like the cadence of the rhymes and how and the attitude of the singer and all that kind of thing. But I really don't know what's going on. Like if you wanted to compare this song to "Bad Idea" by Olivia, what's that?
No, go ahead.
If you compared the song to Bad Idea by Olivia Rodrigo. I think it's something like that, you know. And it's a young singer, you know, and she's, you know, dealing with a phone and dealing with, you know, hooking up and that kind of thing. In that song, you know exactly what's happening, and then when she comes to the hook, Bad Idea, it's funny and it lands. Whereas here, I'm not exactly sure. So maybe it is trying to be like, maybe the person has lost their mind and it is a little bit chaotic. And if that's what it's supposed to be, then I wouldn't mess with it, you know. But if it's supposed to be about some specific situation, I don't know. I can't tell what it is from listening to it.
Okay. Next is Boots, Buckles, and Bourbon.
I had to say bye to him in those city lights. His fancy car ruled friends and stereotypes. Had enough sitting, I'm driving, ain't looking back. Miles ahead inside, sits a bar with neon lights. I go in singing his Crosby, Stills, Nash and Lil Nas. I tell a guy how I broke up and need a new life vest. The stranger says, oh hell girl, go country. Hey, guess I'm going boots, buckles, and bourbon. I want a man who comes down on the farm home. He'll share his t-shirt and his favorite black hat. He'll right there back make love in a haystack. Oh, that'll really bring up my thermostat. It'll feel great, it won't go to my head when he parks those boots under my bed. 'Cause I am going boots, buckles, and bourbon. Oh, boots, buckles, and bourbon.
All right.
Boots, buckles, and bourbon. 'Cause I'm not impressed by design.
Not really good. It's like it's very narrow. It's not my thing, but I just want to say, like, so many things about the lyrics, like were hitting with me, like you know, Crosby, Stills, and Little Nas, really great idea, you know. And I certainly knew what it was about, but not for me.
Okay. Next is American Auto Parts.
She's been rebuilding carburetors since she was 16. The boys love the grease stains on her skin-tight jeans. She took a job after high school working for her Uncle George. Could have gone off to college, but said, what the heck for? She found her true calling, selling chrome and stealing hearts at Carter County All-American Discount Auto Parts. Her fingernail polish is about...
Again, it's very narrow focus. Fantastic words. I mean, I'm laughing out loud. It's so good. You could see this woman, right? The stains on her skin-tight jeans. Fantastic. Not for me.
Actually, the writer was wearing skin-tight. No, I'm just kidding. The writer's a guy.
It's a little different today, but it's
Don't be seduced. Don't be seduced.
All right. Next is Anything With You.
Playing it cool, getting harder and harder. You walk in the room and I lose my breath, and I can't control where my heart wants to go. It feels so good, but it scares me half to death. Still my favorite thing to do is anything with you. When it's just us two, being together, it doesn't get better. No, I can't
Sounds like a hit song. That sounds like a hit song.
Okay.
It's just something about it. I don't know.
Into existence.
Yep. So that was submitted by Mark Barnowski.
No kidding.
Mhm.
See, it wasn't a fix.
So,
I'm sending that T-shirt, Rob.
so I have a question, Mark. Because in listening to this a couple times, the very first line is "playing it cools" with an S. Is that supposed to be slang cools or cool is?
Cool is.
Okay, that's what I thought
But
because
it's
it
also
flows
slang,
in,
though.
it flows into the next line as cool is. So I just wanted to see.
Yeah. I mean, when it hits that hook, I mean, it's just like whoa, right? It's just like smooth and creamy, and it's like, right, really something great about it. So yeah, maybe we can do something with that.
Give Rob the talk. Go ahead.
No, we go
You're
to the
not
next
getting
one.
paid by the minute, Mark.
All right, so there are 4 songs in this round, just so you're aware,
Uh-huh.
and we have 32 in round 2. So I don't know if you want to keep going after this or stop and reschedule for round 2, or how you want to do
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm looking at. Is we go into the second round and then kind of stop. I don't want to upset people who got pitched and didn't get pitched. What we do though, from time to time, is when we only have a little bit of time left, just one song from the people in the room, and that's an incentive for people to actually come to the meetings. And then if we can reschedule you for another time for round 2, that would be more
I'd
fair.
be, I'd be more than happy with that, because like what happens too is like maybe not now, it hasn't happened yet, but maybe around 40 or 50
Hold on,
songs
you're
in.
cut out again.
I'm just
What's
saying maybe around 40 or 50 songs in, maybe I'm not paying attention as much, just
Right.
because of like fatigue. It's like when you're trying to mix too long, you can't really hear anything,
Yeah.
No, I agree. That's why it's there. There's no way we're going to get into the second round, but we'll stop whenever you want to. If we've got 4 more left.
Yes.
If that's enough, then we'll just stop right there. If we can
Let's-
reschedule another time, probably in January or something.
Yeah, let's do 4 more, and then let's also do a wild card. Somebody in the room,
We lost you right there. So
I said let's do the 4 more scheduled, and let's do a wild card. Somebody
Okay.
in the room. Just pick somebody randomly somehow.
okay, we could do one like that. Sure, absolutely. All
Yeah.
right, let's get through with these, and then we'll do that.
Okay. Next is Angel and You.
I'll take your hand and you take mine. Give me your heart and I'll treat it so kind. I never met anyone like you. Dreams do come true. I found an angel. I found an angel in you. Look in my eyes and you will see a man who'll love you endlessly. I used to be lost and lonely. My life was through. I found an angel. I found an angel in you.
I thought it could have been a little bit something different, though I really did like the melody and I liked the sound, the overall sound of it, but I thought it could have been a little bit different.
Okay. Next is Ride.
Rolling down the highway looking for the exit that takes me to the rodeo. Got my eye on a bull that broke my arm when I couldn't let him go. Nothing I could do, I was all tied up, don't blame him for a thing. But if he doesn't mind, I sure would like to ride him once again. And I say, ride, ride, hold on tight. Ride, ride, usually do. Willie and Burl, the rest are full of
Okay.
dust. Kinda like a man that's hooked on China and just.
What a great production. Yeah, I just it's not for me. It's just a little bit narrow. It's so country, you know.
Mhm.
Let's try another one.
Hang on 1 second. I'm sorry.
Come back.
Yeah. By the way, that song sounded like a record, and it sounded like a record. It just like blow your face off. Like you push play, and it just blows your face
Sounded
off.
like a record.
It's like it just blows your face off at the very beginning. You know, which is like that's what you want to hear.
It was Cash Creek, if you know them and the band and studio and everybody I know did that, and it probably will be their record if it doesn't get cut by somebody else.
Yeah, I think it should be. Yeah.
Okay. Next is Mama's Side of the Veil.
Mama had me, she was just 18, did it all on her own. No wedding ring. She was there for my first step. Mama was the first word I ever said. She taught me how to sing, taught me how to pray, taught me to forgive even my own mistakes. I was just about 10 when she met her man. Mama was so proud of that golden man. Was there at her side when she said I do. She whispered to me, baby, I love you too. She loved me when I laughed, loved me when I cried, loved me when my heart broke for the very first time. Well, there are things I wear with pride from Mama's side of the veil. I got the color of her eyes and faith she wears so well. She handed down her courage, passed on her strength to me. All that love comes from behind Mama's side, Mama's side of the veil.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know how I would use that song, but it's just so beautifully written. It's so real. It's so it's just the emotion of it is just palpable. It's just so good.
It's Luann Camp.
Yeah. Splendid.
All right, Luann. Thank you.
The round, and then we'll have our one wild card song after that.
Okay.
And then we'll reset round two, like we said.
Okay.
This song is called "Loved and Lost and Found Again."
We were just 16, you and me, making out in the backseat of my old Chevy on that San Diego beach. 3 summers more of sun-kissed skin, spent all of 19 reliving all our favorite memories. I wish that they would never leave, but like the tide it comes and goes. We've loved and lost and found again. Don't know how this story ends, but all I know is that I'll always love you. Don't know if we'll ever last. You're more than figments of my past, and I hope that you feel the same way too. Lost your heart at 23 when I moved out to Tennessee. Tried to follow my dreams, needed to find me. You found someone by 25, and that's when I had realized can't close my eyes without you there. I wonder if you ever cared. We've loved and lost and found again. I wish we never had to end, but all I know is that I'll always love you. I don't know how we didn't blast. You're the greatest memory of my past, and I wish you could feel the same way too.
Okay.
We met again.
You say yes?
Yes.
Okay, that is Shannon Bassoni.
Who is that?
Shannon Bassoni.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, the melody, you know, has such a flow to it, and you can't stop it. And then all of a sudden, before you know it, you're in the chorus, and it's just like, it's just, there's something very, very infectious about it, and you know, and it's like sad. It's a love song, but it's like sad at the same time somehow. You know, it's not a breakup song. It's like a happy love song, but it's something sad about it.
Okay, well that's
Number 5.
that's
Hold on.
round one. Okay, what now?
You're not number 5. An 8 and a 5.
No, the 5 is the second one. I'm 5, but I'm in.
Okay, so what are we doing here to pick?
You're 8. He had you draw one.
She drew your number.
Yeah.
So
But
you
I'm
get to
gonna-
play your song.
I'm going to defer mine. I'm going to give
There
it
you
to our
go.
new board member over here, sir.
I think so.
Okay. Who's getting this last song here? What song would you like
It
to
has to be a song in your. Okay.
Guess what?
Okay, we got to find it for a second here. Rob, this has been fantastic. Thank you. We're going to pull up this this last song for you
Okay.
for tonight, and then we're
That was
pretty
in round
full
2
on our
anyway.
schedule through the rest of the year. So if we can set up something in January,
Yeah.
you just get back to me, and then we'll schedule it and get back to everybody else. We have
Also-
another list just like this.
Let me mention, I got a new address, and I'm going to reply with my new address. I have a new address.
Hold on.
We lost you there.
You have a new address? I'm sorry.
Yes, and I'm going to reply to the email.
Okay. Yeah. Reply
Yeah.
to the email from me, and I'll send you the flash drive.
Okay.
Okay. You ready for the last song?
Yes.
Okay. The song is called Just.
Not just another girl in a fan club. I swear I only want you for you. Not another heart to check off your list. I'm not here to lead you on. I just want a chance to just love you. I just need a sign to make my move. I just need a moment alone with you. Yeah, I just want a chance to just love you. I don't need a castle or an ocean view. I don't need a promise to prove the truth. Yeah, I just love you. Just love you. Yeah, I know you got your guard up. Anyone has to in your shoes. Letting me in could be a big risk. When you got so much to lose. I just want a chance to just love you. I just need a sign to make my move. I just need a moment alone with you. Yeah, I just want a chance to just love you. I don't need a castle or an ocean view. I don't need a promise to prove the truth. Yeah, I just love you. Just love you. I don't need a diamond or a fairy tale or walking white under a veil. Just want you. Yeah, I do. I just want a chance to just love you. I just need a sign to make my move. I just need a moment alone with you. I just want a chance to just love you. I don't need a castle or an ocean view. I don't need a promise to prove it's true. Yeah, I just love you. Just love you.
All right.
Yeah.
That was Jericho Cole.
Yeah, you know, she fulfilled the promise. You know, she just, you know, and she says it over, you know, not over and over again, but in different ways, that she's got the purity of that first moment of love captured. You know, we'll see how she feels in 5 years, but you know, she got this one down. You know, and I really love the melody on the chorus. How it like it goes. You know, it's doing something. It's like it's got some rhythm to it. It's really.
That's what I was saying earlier. The difference between melodic weaving and shoehorning.
That's exactly right.
Weaving.
Right.
Who
That's
sang
exactly.
Oh, that was actually Jericho's
Jericho's
vocal.
Oh well, yeah. This is terrific. And who produced it?
I'm just kidding.
All right, folks. Thank you all for coming. Okay, Rob, thank you again so much.
Thanks for having me.
You're going to have a lot to listen to, and so are your folks. So that's fantastic. Again, you know, just get back. We'll figure out some. It'll still be on Tuesdays. It looks like we'll be in our new location by then. But it'll be a great place. When you're in Nashville next time, it'll likely be when we're there. It's a new place here in East Nashville called Tone Central Station. It's an indoor lounge, small venue sort of place. It's very cool. It's if you're familiar with East Nashville, it's a very kind of vibe kind of area.
Oh, yeah.
Right off Trinity.
Yeah.
If you know that area.
Yeah, it's the Brooklyn of Nashville.
There you go. Right,
yeah.
Right there. And it's right around some other places like Grimey's Record Store and some other things like that are right there. So next time you're here, you know, do that. And in fact, next time, if you want to schedule a pitch when you can be here, that would be great. But again, thank you again so much for coming.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. They're really
this
good
will
songs.
be on our Facebook page for a while. If at any point you want to make sure we take it down because you don't want everybody to hear things, let us know. We typically leave it up for a little while so that
It's all good.
People you know watch, but then we'll take it down in a couple weeks. So
no problem. Thank you so much.
All right,
thank you guys.
All right, thank you, Rob. Take care.
All right, thank y'all.